Hey, it's Marie Forleo, and welcome to Marie TV, the place to be to create a business and a life you love. Today, we're diving into a book so controversial it's banned in prisons across the US, The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. This isn't your average self-help book. It's a cold, unfiltered look at how power really works, how it's built. Empires won wars and shaped history. Some call it a Machiavellian manual for the ruthless. Others see it as essential reading for anyone who wants to understand the real rules of the game. The controversy is what makes it magnetic. It forces us to confront our desire for control and the unspoken rules that shape our lives. If these laws are at play all around us, wouldn't you rather know what they are? Ignorance isn't bliss when someone else is using them against you. This book is a secret playbook for life, not to turn you into a monster, but to help you recognize the monsters out there. It's about seeing the patterns of manipulation and power so you can protect yourself and achieve your goals with open eyes. So let's pull back the curtain and explore why this book grips our culture and what its lessons could mean for you. We'll look at the good, the bad, and the ugly. Whether you love it or hate it, the 48 Laws of Power reveals timeless truths about human nature. Let's get into it. The 48 Laws of Power is a no-nonsense guide to influence and control, drawn from thousands of years of history. Robert Greene distilled the strategies of kings, con artists, and leaders into 48 clear laws, not legal rules, but principles that shape human behavior. Power is everywhere, in every relationship, negotiation, and conversation. Greene's point? You can't escape power dynamics, so you're better off understanding them. This book isn't a moral guide. It's a mirror, showing us ambition, envy, and strategy as they really are. It's descriptive, not prescriptive. Greene doesn't tell you what's right, just what works. By accepting that people are often driven by self-interest and status, you can anticipate their actions and motivations. You learn to read between the lines, to spot the strategy behind every move. The book is about developing social intelligence, seeing the world as it is, not as we wish it were. It strips away polite fictions and reveals the real game. Understanding these laws means you're no longer a victim of hidden agendas. Instead, you become a sharper, more strategic player. That's the real power of this book. Let's see these laws in action. Law 1, never outshine the master. Sounds simple, but it's easy to break. Impress your boss too much and you might make them feel threatened, turning an ally into an enemy. History's full of examples, like Nicolas Fouquet, who threw a party so grand it made King Louis XIV look bad. The next day, Fouquet was arrested for life. Outshining the master cost him everything. Law 14, pose as a friend, work as a spy. It's not about trench coats. It's about gathering information through friendly conversation. In any competition, knowledge is power. The more you know about others' goals and weaknesses, the better you can plan your moves. Instead of interrogating a rival, take them for coffee. Listen, you'll learn more than you would by prying. This isn't about betrayal. It's about strategic intelligence. Greene's book is packed with stories of people who used charm and curiosity to gain the upper hand. These laws aren't just for history. They play out in offices, boardrooms, and everyday life. The lesson? Power often comes from subtlety, not force. Master these dynamics, and you'll navigate tricky situations with skill. Ignore them, and you risk being blindsided. The 48 Laws of Power is a masterclass in reading the room and winning the game. It's not about being ruthless. It's about being smart. That's the real secret. The 48 Laws of Power sparks fear and fascination because it exposes the raw truth of ambition. We're taught to believe in fairness and kindness, but this book says, the world doesn't always work that way. It reveals the chess game happening behind the scenes, where the rules aren't always fair. That's unsettling. No one likes to think they're being manipulated or outmaneuvered. But for many, the book is a revelation. It explains the confusing, painful experiences of being outplayed. It's like finally getting the rulebook after years of playing blindfolded. The book's honesty is what makes it essential. It doesn't make the world scarier, it makes it clearer. That's why it's become a cult classic. It promises hidden knowledge and a sense of agency. Whether you're starting your career or leading a team, it offers the tools to stop being a pawn and start shaping your own destiny. The real power? Understanding the game so you can play it on your terms. That's why people can't stop talking about it. The 48 Laws of Power isn't just a list, it's a blueprint. Each chapter is a self-contained lesson. The Law, a historical story of failure, a story of success, and a warning about when the law can backfire. Greene's structure makes complex ideas easy to remember and apply. The stories are vivid, dramatic, and stick with you. The reversal section in each chapter reminds you, no law is absolute. Context matters. This isn't a dogmatic manual. It's a guide to flexible, strategic thinking. The book teaches you to adapt, not just follow rules. That's what makes it a true masterclass in power. Is the 48 Laws of Power evil, or just honest about how the world works? The laws can sound ruthless. Crush your enemy totally, never put too much trust in friends. But the book isn't telling you to be a villain. It's a diagnostic tool, not a manifesto for manipulation. Greene lays out the strategies people have used for centuries, for better or worse. The book's value is in its honesty. It forces us to see that the world isn't always fair or kind. Reading it is like taking off a blindfold. You don't have to use these tactics, but you'll recognize them when others do. The knowledge is neutral. How you use it is up to you. You can protect yourself, navigate tough environments, or help others. Or you can exploit. The book doesn't create your character, it reveals it. It's a powerful tool, and like any tool, it can build or destroy. The responsibility is yours. That's the real lesson. Who should read this book? More people than you think. It's not just for power-hungry executives. Anyone who wants more control over their life or career can benefit. For students and young professionals, it's a mentor in your pocket, helping you avoid rookie mistakes and navigate tricky situations. For leaders and entrepreneurs, it's a playbook for building alliances, inspiring loyalty, and outmaneuvering rivals. But it's also for anyone who feels overlooked, manipulated, or stuck. Artists, activists, and anyone trying to make a difference can use these laws to get noticed and make an impact. Power is everywhere. Understanding it gives you a new lens on the world. It helps you become a sharper observer and a more effective agent of change. The 48 Laws of Power isn't just for the ambitious. It's for anyone who wants to stop being a pawn and start playing the game. That's real empowerment. Power is amoral, a tool, like a hammer. In the right hands, it builds. In the wrong hands, it destroys. The 48 Laws of Power hands you that tool. It doesn't tell you what to build, just how the tool works. Once you know the rules, you can't plead ignorance. You have to choose how you'll use them. Ethical application matters. Use the laws to protect yourself, to connect authentically, to create win-win situations. The goal isn't to manipulate, but to master yourself and your destiny. Strategic awareness lets you move through the world with purpose and confidence. It's about knowing when to act, when to hold back, and when to walk away. This knowledge gives you options and freedom. You become the architect of your own life, not just a bystander. Power is a tool. The book is the manual. Use it wisely. That's the real challenge. The choice is always yours. We've explored the controversy, the ideas, and the impact of the 48 Laws of Power. Now, the real question is about you. People are using these laws every day, at work, in your community, even in your family. You can stay unaware and hope for the best, or you can learn the rules and play smarter. This isn't about changing your values. It's about adding a powerful skill set to your life. The book can be your shield or your sword. How you use it is up to you. As Pericles said, just because you do not take an interest in power doesn't mean power won't take an interest in you. Power is the operating system of society. Ignoring it leaves your fate to chance. So, here's my challenge. Don't fear this knowledge. Be curious. Pick up the book. Read a few laws. See how they fit your life. You have